Okay.
So part of those lots was acquired from the station of
With the road.
Yeah. But the old plat is showing all the way to the Las Brisas.
Yeah.
So TxDOT acquired this thing and part of those.
Yeah. No.
You want to sit there?
TxDOT picked up right there at that B, that inside there, that's TxDOT there?
That is TxDOT.
That's TxDOT right up there.
Marshall call you?
That what?
He's gonna get the rock today,
No, he did not
Where are you
call
gonna sit,
me.
Judge?
cause I had an opening.
Right, what time?
Well, I don't know, I figured you'd already called me, you needed to.
I think somebody there.
Morning. Yeah.
I'll call him and find out when he's gonna be here.
Yeah,
so I
because
can
you
answer
needed,
So the public hearing
two
is
pictures,
first.
inch and a half, and two
Huh?
Public hearing is
She
first.
wanted the inch, she wanted a smaller rock.
smaller.
We need like 40.
At 9 a.m.
All right, we're here.
Okay, so do I tell him to go ahead?
Turn it on. Please.
Go ahead.
Let me know when we have a hot mic.
It's
We're on. Yeah, we're here.
Fucking look.
Okay. It is 9:02, and Joanna said that I needed to go into a public hearing.
Here you go, Judge.
Okay. As of right now, the public hearing is now open. Anybody have any comments? The purpose of the public hearing is to allow the public to comment on a change of zoning district, lot 105, containing 6.003 acres of land, more or less, in phase 3A, Lake Ridge Ranch subdivision, and requesting a change from residential to commercial district by owners Maria I. Cruz and Jesus C. Marcos. Does anybody want to, right now, y'all want to speak for or against? Does anybody here that wants to speak for or against, sir?
First of all,
If you don't mind, if you come up here, that way that mic will pick you up a little better. Sorry about that.
Cool. So, Nice Rolando Villanueva, I'm a resident. I'm the owner of lot 88, that's where I built my house. I was actually one of the first residents, in Lake Ridge before it blew up. I spent 3 years of my life in the United States Marine Corps, serving in Iraq, saving up money through my hazard pay, to be able to afford land out there and build my family the home that I thought they deserved. Since then, a lot of changes have happened, like the construction of loop, which for me, I didn't agree with, but I wasn't given much of a choice, right? You can't impede progress in that sense. You hear the news of the bridge that could be built. I don't know if it's gonna be built or not. You gentlemen are probably more familiar with that than me. Honestly, I don't like the idea, but again, what can I do, right? But slowly, little by little, I feel like, my dream home is being taken away from me. You gentlemen are businessmen, honestly, so you guys know how real estate works. A couple years ago, I contested the tax raise on my property with the appraisal district, and I think at the time it was the judge overseeing that was it Mr. Whitecaser?
Mm-hmm.
At the time. And a direct quote I was given at that time was, that I just had to suck it up, and I didn't have a right to keep my neighbor's properties down, my neighbor's property value down. I didn't have that right by trying to keep my property value down, or on the taxes and the value itself. So with that being said, all I gotta say now is, what right do they have to lower my property value? Because I have residential, obviously he wants to do commercial. Let's not play coy here. Whatever goes in there, I don't know what it's gonna be, but it's more than likely gonna be something very industrialized. Something that's gonna make, look pretty ugly, nice, or next to my house. So,
And sir, I'm sorry. What was your name again?
Rolando Villanueva.
Okay, I'm sorry about that. Mr. Villanueva.
And, you made me lose my train of
I'm
thought.
sorry. Well, bottom line is you don't want it.
I don't want it.
And you're in lot 88.
I'm the lot 88.
Okay.
So my point was, what right do they have to lower my value? Because even though I know for the county that might be, oh, well, that's actually more taxes for us, it's gonna be commercial. For me, it lowers my value because who in the right mind is gonna wanna buy a house? I have a beautiful house, but who the hell is gonna wanna buy it when it's sitting next to an eyesore? And that's just, I mean, Mr. Sanchez, you're a real estate person. You know how that works. Would you buy a house, a real beautiful house, if you're spending your hard-earned money? That's just something that's highly industrialized and, you know, pretty much an eyesore. It's gonna make noise. I'm pretty sure your answer is gonna be no. You know, so.
And he can't answer that. I mean, we're gonna listen to everybody's
Yeah.
comments.
Well, I'm just trying to put things into perspective.
And I greatly appreciate your point, let me tell you.
You know, so that's one of my concerns. Like I said, I was born and raised here. You know, like I said, I spent a lot of time in Iraq saving up my money, trying to put that lot and build that house for my family. Because it's what I thought they deserved. And like I said, little by little lately, it just seems like that dream is being taken away from me. Whether it's about the construction of the loop, now they want to commercialize, you know, every lot around me. Which I mean, maybe not everyone, but you start there. What's next? Then the next guy wants to do it. Then the next one wants to do it. It's a domino effect. So, you know, that's where I'm coming from. You know, obviously I'm trying to protect my interests. And at the same time, from my understanding, our deed restrictions, you know, are kind of prohibit that. Now, if you make an exception for them, you got to make an exception for everyone, because that wouldn't be fair, right? So at that point, in my opinion, you're rendering our deed restrictions pointless. Because if right now it's like commercialization, next thing you know, people want to put in their trailers, they want to put in junk cars, stuff like that. You're rendering our deed restrictions kind of pointless at this point if you let this stand.
And just for the record, just so you know, Mr. Lima, we're gonna take everybody's, you know, comments and consider them. The deed restrictions we can enforce or not enforce, okay? I don't get a vote on this, I'm just letting you know the way this process works, sir. Okay? But I'm sure that they'll take into consideration your comments, because that's why the public hearing is here.
And I wish more of my neighbors would have attended. Obviously, I'm on Las Vistas. I know we're on the short end of the stick. A lot of my neighbors are further down. But, you know, for me, this is a great concern. And I hope you guys can seriously take what I have said into consideration. And because I think it's a genuine concern from my perspective. So that's all I got to say.
Mr. Villanueva, thank you, sir. Thank you. Hang around. Is there anybody else, sir? Is there anybody else that'd like to speak for or against? Yes, sir, come on up. If you'll wait till you get up here, that way we can get you on mic, sir.
My name is Robert Hernandez, and actually live right across the street, Mr. Villanueva. And
You would be lot 104?
right,
103, 104.
101? Or whatever. Mr.
But you do live across the street?
Yeah, I do. Are you the one right before I was there, right? Or you're the new house?
no, right next to the new house. The White
Oh,
House.
okay, you're 104, you're 103.
Okay.
You're 103, yeah.
Yes, sir, if you,
Okay, anyways, just, I'm against it. It's just, I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's community-wise, it's a good idea. Just because of what's going on. I already see tractor trailers. I don't know what's in them. I don't even know what they haul, import, whatever. But, I just don't like the idea. I mean, who knows if it becomes commercial? Who knows what they want to build? Maybe the Greyhound might want to move up there and hold people there. Build a building, Greyhound, buses, who knows? So that's the whole point of my decision. And I don't think it's not gonna be, I don't think it's a good idea.
okay.
And that's all I have to say.
Thank you, sir. Anybody else?
I just want to get a little more.
If you're gonna speak, if you don't mind coming up here, just so the mic will catch you that way, we don't miss
Okay,
something.
yeah, I just want to get a little bit more information because I don't have Facebook or not. I just hear from word of mouth. I don't know what this is going to be billed for. I don't know if you guys
Can you
know.
state your name, sir?
Henry Bustos? Henry Bustos?
Henry Bustos? Okay, thank you, sir.
I know Mr. Malto does landscaping stuff, so I'm assuming it's gonna be some kind of landscape.
Okay, see, that's what I didn't know anything. I just come in here just to, get a little bit more information, see what it was gonna be used for, and, maybe I can base my decision on that.
Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, until I know that, then I can go from there, but I wanted to get a little bit more information pretty much.
What we'll do here in a minute, looks like, were you gonna wanna speak?
He does heavy, I know it's got like heavy equipment.
What we'll do right now is, we'll close the,
Diesel, stuff like that, it's like construction.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure
in
out.
just a minute, what we'll do is, if there's nobody else that wants to speak, I'll close the hearing and then we'll go straight into the Amistad zoning again. Is there anybody else? For the record, there's 4 individuals in the room,
I would also
3
like,
individuals.
I would
If
also
you're
like
waiting
to
1
add
minute,
that
sir.
people being,
If you're waiting 1 minute. There's 4 individuals in the room, 3 individuals who spoke, the other individual is the wife of the second individual that spoke. And then, Mr. Villanueva, if you want to come back up, sir.
yes, I just wanted to make another point, like I said, for those of us that do reside in this area, like myself, him, and, I mean, I think actually 105 and 104, or 105 right now is the only one that's, 105 and 89 are the ones that are not, they don't have anything built on them right now. But, I want y'all to also consider, the safety of our children, because we do, like, I have small children, I know they have children, and, they also like to ride their bikes and everything like that. Like my neighbor already pointed out, we already have to deal with the commercial traffic from the trailers that pass their exit and have to go into that area. And, I would just, really scares me to think, with the commercialization of these lots, starting to commercialize these lots, how much more traffic, and those, heavy equipment stuff that's gonna be moving in and out of there, that's gonna put my kids in potential risk and danger, of getting struck or hit, or, kids are kids, they run out into the street, I mean, it might not necessarily be the, driver's fault, but you still gotta account for that, and I'm hoping that's also taken into consideration.
Thank you, sir. Ma'am, did you want to speak?
Vengo a la corte para un...
¿Para el terreno?
Sí, para hacerlo comercial.
¿Quieres querías hablar, señor, por favor? Acá enfrente.
Ok, gracias.
Primero, si nos digas el nombre y luego...
Sí, es Jesús Carlos Maltos.
Ok.
Y María Cruz. Ok.
Sí, aquí enfrente.
Sí, bueno, inicialmente que nos vendieron el terreno, nos habían dicho que era comercial y habíamos venido a corte, ¿verdad?
Ujú.
Pero luego ahora ya está pagado el terreno y todo y dicen que no es comercial.
Ujú.
Entonces yo pues quería meter la solicitud. a ver si
Entonces,
se puede.
señora, para cuando el terreno ahorita no es comercial.
No es comercial.
Ajá.
Nosotros
Lo
tenemos-
quieren cambiar a comercial
Sí,
y usted pues en realmente quieres que sea comercial.
sí, porque alrededor del terreno creo que todos son comerciales.
Ok. Está bueno. ¿Otro con eso? ¿Está bien?
Sí,
Ok.
ajá, gracias.
¿Alguien más? Si quieren hablar. O ya con eso. Is there anybody else that'd like to speak? The comments, when the property was bought, they were an understanding that it was commercial, then they found out it wasn't commercial, and now they're asking to be changed to commercial. That's basically the comments that she made in Spanish. Is there anybody else? Okay. We're going to go ahead and close the public hearing. It's 9:15. Public comments are now closed. We'll move into Amistad Land Use and Zoning Commission. We're going to move into the meeting, call the meeting to order, determine there's a quorum. We have Commissioner Sanchez, Commissioner Whaley, Commissioner Hernandez, Commissioner Nettleton. Determine there is a quorum. That was it. Approval of previous minutes. Move. Have a motion, Commissioner Nettleton. Second, Commissioner Whaley. All those in favor? Aye. 4-0 vote. For discussion and possible action to recommend approval or disapproval to the Commissioners Court on a change of zoning for lot 105, Phase 3A, Lake Ridge Ranch subdivision from residential to commercial district. We just had a public hearing. The individuals that showed up, there was 4 individuals that spoke. 3 of them were for, 3 of them were against, 1 of them was for the rezoning. Mr. Velarde?
Yeah, good morning, everybody. The owner of the lot 105, Maria Cruz and Jesus Matos, the application to change zoning was received through our office on lot 104. The original plat was filed on August 28, 2007, and whenever it was platted, the only difference that we didn't have the extension on the loop. So this is how it was, and then on the other map, we got the loop here. There's also 79. So we received that request in our office, and then we sent written notices to all the neighbors surrounding, even passing the 200 feet that we have on our rules. We pretty much sent close to 30 notices, including the original developer on this.
And you'd received something from the original?
Yes, our office received an email from the developer expressing his concerns on the zoning, expressing that Lake Ridge Architectural Committee feels that a change of residential to commercial zoning for that lot is harmful and problematic for a number of reasons. And they're requesting the dismissal of this request.
I'll make a motion to deny the request. As long as the deed restrictions prohibit it, I don't think we should continue allowing it to change, so I will make a motion to deny the request.
Do I have a second? Second, Commissioner Whaley. Any further discussion? Anybody have any concerns? Anyone we've already heard?
That lot number 6, who, is that, commercial or?
No, it's residential.
It's residential, 106.
Which one?
Yeah,
all of them.
All are residential.
All of them are residential, yeah.
Okay.
We just have a strip of 400 feet parallel to the US Highway 90 on both sides, that is commercial.
Commercial.
And from what I gather, there's a house on 106 and there's a house on 104.
Yes.
And the house on 88 for sure also.
Yeah, sure.
Is there any other concerns or comments before we take a vote? We good? We have a motion, Commissioner Nettleton, second Commissioner Whaley. All those in favor?
Aye.
4-0 vote. All those against? I said 4-0. We're good. The redistricting, rezoning, it will be presented to the court. Okay. It'll be presented to Commissioner's Court. You're going to try to put it on for Tuesday? Okay. So just for everybody's information, this is a recommendation. People that have the final say will be Commissioner's Court. I will tell you that I don't think that we've ever gone against what Amistad land use zoning has approved or disproved. Okay? So for everybody here on Tuesday, it'll be on Commissioner's Court. That vote will be taken. The vote here has been taken, and the recommendation is not to approve the rezoning for it to stay residential. Okay?
And,
Sir?
I'm not too familiar with the process, so what is Commissioner's Court?
We'll have Commissioner's Court on Tuesday.
Do we have to attend, or?
If y'all want to attend, y'all can attend. There's a spot before Commissioner's Court that there'll be a sheet up here for public comments. You can show up and say your public comments there, or you can wait till we get to the item. If you come up and address us during public comments, the court will not be able to basically talk to you, or interact with you. All right? So if you want to show up, I will tell you that what has happened in the past, I can't tell you what's going to happen on Tuesday, but what has happened on the past, the court usually goes by the recommendation of this commission. Okay?
Thank you, appreciate that.
All right. It was a 4-0 vote. It's going to stay residential for now, and then we'll take a vote on Tuesday. All right? Any other comments, concerns, questions before I move on to item 5? We're good. Señora Marcos no pasó. Ahorita como se va a quedar va a ser nomás para casas. Okay? All right, we're gonna move on to item 5, for discussion possible action to recommend approval or disapproval to the Commissioners Court on replat establishing Lot A, Block 5, Rio Diablo South subdivision out of lots 367, Block 5, Rio Diablo South subdivision. And if y'all don't wanna hang around, y'all, it's up to y'all. Y'all ain't gonna hurt my feelings if you wanna get up, all right? Thank you. We'll see y'all later. Any discussion? God
Yes, this replat is proposed by D&G Smith and Company, a surveyor firm from Uvalde, Texas. It's consisting on putting together lots 3, 6, and 7 to create Lot A. These lots will have access to Live Oak Road and Rio Diablo South Parkway. They can have 2 accesses. Because of the new size of the tract, the subdivider will be exempt of model subdivision rules, and no septic nor water supply needs to be provided. The Lot A proposed size is 16.78 acres. And the owners of these lots are the original developers.
Motion to approve.
Have a motion, Commissioner Nettleton. Do I have a second? Second, Commissioner Whaley. Any discussion? All those in favor? Aye. Aye. All those against? 4-0 vote. Item 6, for discussion and possible action to recommend approval or disapproval to Commissioners Court on replat establishing Lot A out of lots 49 and Lot 50 of the Rancho Agua Vista subdivision units 2 and unit 3.
This replat is proposed by Amistad Consulting Services and Rancho Agua Vista LLC, consists in putting together Lot 49 and 50 to create Lot A with 2.06 acres in area. The address for this is 147 Agua Serena. The only improvement to the property is that they have a water well on each lot. And the county still has a letter of credit for the septic system on that subdivision. And since the original developer is the one that's requesting this replat, we can have that letter of credit valid. This proposal is putting two lots together, and as I mentioned, the original developer is requesting this replat.
Motion to approve.
Who is the original developer?
Is Justin Berg.
Have a motion, Commissioner Nettleton, second. There you go. Commissioner Hernandez. All those in favor?
Aye.
Do I have one abstention?
That's why I asked.
Okay. It's a 3-0 vote with one abstention. Commissioner Sanchez abstaining. Any comments from the commissioners?
There's no easements or nothing going through the middle of it?
No, sir, not on this one.
Okay.
Okay, item 7, any commissioners' comments? No? There's no comments. Item 8, this meeting is adjourned. Turn everything off, please.